Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the Morning Toke, presented by CrossingMedia.com. It's me. My name is Eddie Law, and this is my new morning show name. I've actually fucked with the name a few times. It used to be the Morning Glory, but people thought it was like a religious show. When they tuned in and heard me say the most unreligious shit ever, that changed pretty quick. Oh shit, hold up. The microphone. It's gonna be a lot of the scratching shit, so I'm gonna hold this microphone here. It always happens that way with these like headphone microphones. Anyway, what you're hearing in the background, of course, is my vehicle, a car, obviously, driving it, and maybe some of the AC. But you know, it's hot as shit in Phoenix. If it wasn't so goddamn hot, I'd probably have the AC off. But it's gonna be on for a couple more months at least. Anyway, it's gonna be the same shit as the other shows. Just my morning, whatever I think about the morning got in my mind, and of course, Floyd Mayweather coming out with the constant promotion of his fight, which, you know, makes total sense. He's got to make some money, right? But it makes me wonder, and I was wondering the same thing, and it was funny because I tweeted it out. I was like, you know, Floyd, you know, out there marketing. Basically, what he said was, I'm older, I lost a step, it hurts to walk and work out and whatever the fuck, and, you know, McGregor's got an advantage and this and that. He got really kind of like dumb. For anyone that knows boxing, everything he said was kind of like, yeah, okay, Floyd. For those that don't know boxing, especially the MMA fans, like, you know, they're gonna cling to this. Like, oh, Floyd himself said that this and this, and he's fucking old, and his knees hurt. It's all promotion, ladies and gentlemen. And I thought this before, but my boy Jason Payne from Cage Side Press, you know, basically said the same thing I was thinking was, you know, seats aren't selling that great. You would think that by now, with the hype around this fight, this shit would be sold out. We're days out. We're a couple weeks out of this fight. Today's August, 9th? This thing's on the 26th, right? So, you know, you're 17 days till the fight? And I think more people, obviously, look, this is factor number one, of the ticket prices are stupid. I mean, just ridiculous, right? I haven't seen the price for Triple G Canelo, but I'd rather go to that shit on September 16th than I would, you know, paying this for a fight that anyone that watches fighting, especially boxing, knows more than likely will be a fucking, for at least the first 4 rounds, it'll be interesting as shit. And the rest of the fight, if it goes that long, it's gonna be like, okay, well, you know, same old shit. Mayweather just not getting hit, you know. So, regardless, it's they're having trouble with the ticket, with the seats, with selling tickets. So, my boy Jason and I agree on that point, which is Mayweather's gonna be out there pointing the shit out of it, you know, making people think that Conor's got a legitimate chance, so they buy tickets and try and show up, right? So I don't know. I think they're gonna end up comping a lot of tickets. They're gonna end up comping a lot of tickets, and it's gonna be, you know, a circus. It's supposed to be. No one ever called it a boxing match. It's an event and a spectacle, a circus, whatever. It's all I've ever heard it be called. You know, and you know, Floyd's like, it's a boxing match. Conor McGregor's like, oh, it's a fight. You don't know how to actually fight, which is true. If Mayweather stepped in the cage, he's Fucksville. Please believe that shit. And I'm not talking about takedowns or anything. I'm talking about, you know, Conor was to keep it standing and just kick the shit out of him, and then fuck him up, probably knock him out, right? And a boxing match is a different science, obviously. And I'm just repeating everything people have been saying for months now, since this fight got announced. So, you know, you've heard all this shit before. So that's the one thing on my mind as far as that shit goes this morning. And the other one's this North Korea shit where, you know, everyone keeps saying, like, North Korea's got nukes and they've said that they're gonna nuke us. And I'm like, whoa, wait a fucking minute. Who they tell this shit to? Because I haven't heard shit. It's not like Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-un's going on fucking, you know, CNN or Fox News or anything going, hey, I'm gonna blow you guys up. Fuck you guys. I have a nuke. This is reports saying, this says, and I'm like, all right, this is getting stupid. It's like they want us to believe that all the news is fake, but then they give us, it does, oh, you know, reports are saying that they said this, and I'm like, yeah, bitch, are you serious? They're like, oh, North Korea has a nuke. I'm like, yeah? Yeah, you know why I'd like to see proof of that? Do you know why I'd like to see proof of a nuke, that North Korea has a nuclear weapon? I want to see proof of it, because If you guys remember the Iraq War, right? The Iraq War, it started, I think, in 2003 and lasted for fucking ever. Okay? No, 03, sorry. 03, I think, sorry. 03 or 02. That shit was for weapons of mass destruction. You know how many weapons of mass destruction they found? Yeah, nothing. Zero. They found jack squat. Okay? And instead of saying, and they said it somewhat, but not really. It was a shit show. The whole thing was a shit show. You got a lot of young men and women killed for nothing, as far as like finding weapons of mass destruction go. You know what I mean? So I want to see proof before we start doing some crazy shit, like nuke the fuck out of another country. And of course Trump's out there just like, oh, he's fucking fire and fury or some shit. They're gonna experience our fire and fury. And I remember someone on Twitter told me, it's like, oh look, another shock and awe. Remember those little keywords? Language is so goddamn powerful, man. Language is powerful as fuck. Shock and awe was something that the Bush administration threw out there before they blew the shit out of fucking Iraq as they were going in. And after that, it was kind of like, the news networks fucking picked that shit up. It's like shock and awe, boom, and we're cruise missiling the shit out of them and all sorts of stuff. And of course, you can imagine special forces teams are in there, picking targets and lasering and all that, calling in airstrikes. All the behind the scenes stuff. But this whole thing, like, oh, they got a nuke and they're gonna use. No, they're not. No, North Korea has to be bad shit. And look, they might be crazy, but they have to be suicidal to fucking, like, to suggest that shit. So do I believe that they're gonna fucking launch a nuke at the U.S.? Fuck no. All right, fuck no. There's no way that the North Korean generals aren't fucking shaking in their boots and they're going, what the fuck is this little motherfucker talking about? You think they're gonna let that dude just do that shit? I'm telling you right now, those guys want to live. Fucking human nature, man. They want to fucking live. They ain't trying to get nuked. If North Korea launched a nuke, even if it doesn't land anywhere, they're getting fucked up, right? They know they're getting fucked up. Excuse me. Anyway, so, no, not for one fucking second do I believe that shit's gonna happen. So, I think there's just a lot of, when shit like this happens and it's a big, like, loud show and everyone's talking about it, you gotta look at what Congress is doing. That means they're passing some bullshit. Okay? So go and, I'm gonna do a shit as soon as I get to work too, start fucking looking up on the internet, see what the fuck Congress is doing today. And what they did yesterday or last night that isn't popular, so we can find out what the fuck, they're distracting us from. And everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's a conspiracy theory, man. They don't try to fucking distract us. Yeah, the fuck they are. You kidding me? You think if back when the Bush administration wanted to go to Syria, and we're gonna go to Syria, we're gonna go to Syria. We gotta put boots on the ground in Syria. But again, language, boots on the ground. All right. We're gonna go to Syria. We're gonna go to Syria. And people lost their fucking shit. No, go fuck yourself, dude. We just went to Iraq for over a decade because of your ass. No, hell no, we're not going to Syria. And guess what happened? We didn't go to Syria. Had they come up with a big enough distraction, I bet you we'd be in Syria right the fuck now. At least a bigger reason. And here's the thing about arguing on the internet about what the president's doing. Everyone's just like, other people tweeting, Obama didn't fucking have us on the brink of war. And then Trump, what was it, like 2013 or something like that? He was like, this president has us on the brink of World War III. This motherfucker tweeted it out of his asshole, okay? Just to fucking get, retweets and views and shit. I mean, shit, the transcript the other day, by the way, the transcript that came out from a conversation with President Nieto from Mexico was hilarious. But the fact that shit got leaked tells you that the people inside the government don't want Trump in there. Now, you can make up as many reasons as you want. One side's gonna say it's because he's doing an awful job and he's fucking shit up, which, a lot of people's opinion he is. The other side's gonna say, no, it's because he's making changes they don't want, because he's changing the status quo. I don't know if he's changing the status quo. I mean, he's being a cunt. The whole government's always been a cunt. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? But it's fucking ridiculous with this whole shit. And everyone, I don't know. It's just social media's turned this into a massive debate with people, and which it should be a debate, but it should be a civilized debate, not a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. And whatever happened to like clearing the swamp and all that shit? I'm just wondering out loud at this point, because like I don't really expect any real answers to anything I'm asking. I really don't. Certainly not from the government. You know what I mean? And you know, Trump fans, I call them Trump fans, whatever other people call them, Trumpers and Trumpists and Trump supporters and shit. People that believe in Trump or believed in him enough to like vote for him, I gotta wonder what they're thinking inside. Most of them, when you talk to them, like, hey, well, you know, he kind of lied about this, and he's kind of proving that he's full of shit on this and this and this, and they'll defend him to the fucking end. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to put him down. If you're worried about me hurting his feelings, believe me, he doesn't give a shit. I'm just asking, what do you think about, you know, this? And they always get defensive. I'm like, holy shit, relax, dude. If we're not having this like a healthy, not healthy, like an honest discussion about where shit is going, then we're just fucking chasing our tail, man. Like just in circles all day. So, and I don't know. It's I'd like to have like I'd like to do a show where I bring people on and like fucking talk about political shit and, you know, debate a little bit, a healthy debate, not Sean Hannity debating. We're just screaming over each other, but like a real debate. Because Sean Hannity in a real debate gets massacred, okay? And one where you actually like do talking, you know, like you have time to talk and do civilized, you know, discourse. Not this whole yelling over, because the one that yells the loudest is the one that wins on that shit, not really the one that has the right point or a good point. So anyway, let's get out of the political realm on this one. I mean, as far as like fight MMA goes, there's no MMA really like real. I missed last night's Tuesday Night Contender series, so, you know, Dana White's Tuesday Night Contenders or whatever he's calling it. I missed that shit last night, so I'm gonna watch the replay today at some point. But as far as MMA goes, there's not a whole lot in the news. You know, David Branch put out a video last night, which is hilarious. If you missed it, Luke Rockhold was on somebody's show. I want to say it was a Hawani show. All I saw was tweets about it, and he was talking about David Branch and all this shit. And David Branch put out this video talking about.
Yo, Lucas, man. The fuck is you talking, man? Huh? I heard your little punk ass fucking interview on Ariel Hawani. Self-doubt? Motherfucker, what the fuck is you talking about, man? I ain't lost a fight in 5 motherfucking years. You can't box, and you don't got no fucking chin. You getting in the motherfucking cage with me? You stupid? Man, you cold frontin', man. I'm gonna beat you like you stole something. Watch what I do to this motherfucker.
And he's got sunglasses on and a beanie in a barber shop. The fuck are you doing, David Branch? I mean, come on, dude. Like, trying to fucking act tough. First of all, he said he hasn't lost a fight in 5 years. Very true. You haven't fought in the UFC for 5 years. If you think that the guys you fought in PFL or World Series Fighting, whatever they're calling it these days, I believe it's Professional Fighters League. If you think those guys are anywhere near the caliber of a Luke Rockhold, you're out of your fucking mind. Hate Luke Rockhold as much if you want to. He's a former Strikeforce champ. He's a former UFC champ. All right, he's a very, very good fighter. He's a dangerous man. So to fucking think that he's gonna be the same as all the other, you know, guys he fought in World Series, no, not even close. Like, for sure, cut the shit on that David Branch. All right, don't fucking try to act tough and shit. All right, I'm picking Luke Rockhold by, you know, fucking spectacular knockout in that fight. I really am. If he doesn't walk in there looking like he did against Bisping, as far as like the nonchalant shit, like Jimmy Manuwa did against Vulcan, like, you know, what, this last couple weekends ago at 214. If he doesn't come in with that bullshit, like, oh, I'm wasting my time here, I can't believe. He literally walked into the cage. Luke Rockhold did against Bisping, and Jimmy Manuwa did as well, doing this whole like, hurry up, let's get this over with. Like he was being forced to fight this guy. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't worth, like, oh, this is boring. Like, he was throwing a fit almost. Yeah, throwing a fit. The fuck? So, yeah, if he goes in there like that, of course David Branch's probably gonna fuck him up. But he shouldn't go like that. He's not going like that. I don't think he will anyway. Not coming off the fucking, you know, knockout. Lost to Bisping. That's fucked up. So, anyway. In other news, let me remember. I can fucking remember shit up. Oh yeah, Jay Cutler going to the Dolphins is fucking hilarious as fuck, by the way. That's funny as shit. The Dolphins signing Jay Cutler, fuck out of here. Now, I'm not saying they should have signed Kaepernick over him. I'm not over him. Let me take it back. They should have signed Kaepernick over him. But I'm not saying that, well, they should have signed Kaepernick just because he's Kaepernick. Like, no. You know what I mean? If they felt that Jay Cutler was a fit, fine. But really? Jay Cutler? Taking a shot at somebody? I'd have taken a shot at a fucking second, third year rookie. I'd have tried to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo or something. I'd have done something. Like, not fucking Jay Cutler. Give that man $10 million for 1 year. And he goes up to the press conference with his hands in his pockets like, hey, what's up, man? You know, give me a check. I figured I'd show up. So, it's weird shit all around. Anyway, alright. I think it's gonna do it for me today. Yeah, nothing else that I really could think about talking about. That's literally what the show is. Whatever's on my mind in the morning, and I go with that shit. Alright, so again, later tonight we have Keyboard Warriors presented by CrossbonesMMA.com, and this time, and I think I'm gonna start doing this regularly, I'm gonna have a pre-Keyboard Warriors show. I believe it's gonna be on Periscope. It'll either be on Periscope or it'll be on YouTube, and I'll be playing like NBA 2K or maybe UFC 2. Probably not UFC. Probably NBA 2K. I'll be playing like NBA 2K while I'm talking, shooting the shit, and reading comments, and you know, chatting back and forth with you people. But more than likely it'll be Periscope, and it'll be me like the 20 to 30 minutes before Kirby and Jesse jump on the show so we can do the show. So on that show, on the pre-show, the pre-Keyboard Warrior show, I guess the idea is to shoot the shit, have a conversation about anything. You guys can ask questions if you want, give me questions for the show, whatever you guys want to do. So yeah, definitely check that out. So again, pre-fight, a pre-keyboard show, right? About 30 minutes before the actual Keyboard Warrior show goes down, live on YouTube tonight on CrossbonesMMA.com. 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you hit it up, all right? Got a few things I'm working on. As far as personal stuff, because actually this show's kind of a little more personal than normal. Got a few things I'm working on, a few big things. Still coming back from a back injury, so no tournaments. But my my training partner, my brother, he's gonna be competing here in Phoenix coming up on September 9th. September 9th and September 16th. So I'm going to be training with him and drilling a lot so I can corner him. Especially because the one in September 16th is going to be in San Diego, California. Which is, if any of you are out in San Diego on that weekend, hit me up, down to hang out. At least before the tournament and after the tournament. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen. Again, tonight, Keyboard Warriors at CrossbonesMMA.com. 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, the pre-Keyboard Warriors show goes down right before on Periscope. The link will be tweeted out on right when I go live on Periscope, because that's how Periscope works. And I'll be on Wi-Fi, so it shouldn't cut out. That being said, fucking Periscope blows. So if it sucks today, I'm just gonna switch over to the YouTube thing and just play like 2K while I'm talking to you guys and shit and reading comments and whatnot. So catch you guys tonight. Everyone have a wonderful day, wonderful evening wherever you're at, and catch you guys tonight. All right, see ya.